That's Isabel Chung.
I have confused these children. I'm so sorry. This is the second one. It says you. That's the one you stand on. This says accompaniment. So, now,
Okay, so that's
let's get
Isabel
our
Chung.
curtsy.
Take your bow. Very nice.
Excellent work.
And one of the things I'm just going to point out, because this is something that's obvious to all the parents in the family, but I get to sit close enough to them to realize they didn't just come up here. They got all dressed up. I mean, their hair is perfect. They've got beautiful clothes on. They got really dressed up for this occasion, and I know that's a lot of work, and I know it's the parents that are involved in that. And that's a big part of the performance, and you made it special. We're very grateful for you. Now we have a Für Ludwig. It's Alfred's solo book, level D. It's Autumn Lover, Autumn. Yeah, so it's great to have you here, Autumn. And it's Für Ludwig out of Alfred's solo book, level D. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know how many of you in the audience have tried to perform on the piano, and a lot of times that piece, I've tried it, and sometimes I can get it on the left hand, and sometimes I can get it on the right hand, but I can never put it together like she just did. So that is very, very impressive when we get to that. And now we have...
I've known Autumn. I've had her as a student since she was coming to her lessons in a car seat and falling asleep before and getting cranky, and so we'd have to wait 5 or 10 minutes till she acclimated. And
No.
now she's so grown up. I'm so proud of her.
We are all very proud of her, definitely. And now we have Daniel Ontidi. He's playing Scarborough Fair. Oh, this is going to be a favorite, definitely.
Nothing gets done without these.
Thank you very much, Daniel Ontidi. It's always good to have that. That's always a very, very popular with everyone. And now we have Kayla Mogambi. She's going to be playing How Far I'll Go by Lin-Manuel Miranda. This is Kayla Mogambi, How Far I'll Go. That was Kayla Mongambi. Kayla Mongambi with How Far I'll Go. Sorry about that. Now, our next one is Ruth Mochavetti. She's be playing The Rainbow.
I wish she were, but she is not here.
Oh,
so we're
okay.
going to have to imagine a rainbow.
Okay, I do apologize for that.
Oh, no,
Okay.
I apologize. I should.
And now we have Henry Schultz. Henry Schultz is going to be performing the Indian song. That's Alfred's Lesson Book 2. And while he's setting up, we're going to remind you, I hope you got a copy of the souvenir program that Miss Kristen set up for us, that she published for us. Keep that. You'd be surprised. Many, many years from now, for these young ones, they're going to treasure this thing. So please do take it with you and keep it. And now we have the Indian song with Henry Schultz. Again, that was the Indian song with Henry Schultz. And next we have Helen Ayad. Oh, good. We're having you come back. We're getting some repeat performances here. This is wonderful. It's a lot more work for them. Helen Ayad is going to be accompanied by teacher Kristen Weinhofer. And it's A Gentle Jesus, Meek and Mild. Again, that was Helen Ayad with Gentle Jesus, Meek and Mild. And now we have Adeline Wong, accompanied by her father on the violin, with Carl Wong, Adeline Wong and Carl Wong, playing Love Someone. Yes, again, that's Adeline Wong, accompanied by her father, Carl Wong. There you go. We got it. Great. Okay, now we have Parker Schultz is coming up. He's going to be playing a piece called Horse Sense. It's from Alfred's lesson book number 2. Yes, and that's Parker Schultz. Parker Schultz with Horse Sense.
And I must say something, I feel so sad because I'm not sure they'll be able to practice, poor Parker and Henry, because last time I was at their house teaching them, I was trying to teach Henry how to play musical chairs, and so I sat down on a 120-year-old, very small bench. I'd like to think of it as just made of twigs. And just the incredible weight of me and Henry scrunched it. We fell right to the floor. It wasn't dramatic. It was just sort of slow motion. And then Parker came over and he said, "How many pieces did it break into?" And I just said, "All of them." So, hopefully they will find a new bench.
And now we have Eliana Jewel Lee, accompanied by Kristen Weinhofer. And this performance is the piece called Count Vasco da Gama. So this is Eliana Jewel Lee, accompanied by Kristen Weinhofer, Count Vasco da Gama. That's Miss Eliana Jewel Lee. Thank you so much for a wonderful performance. Now we have Autumn Laufer. There you are. Okay, very good. She's going to be performing The Planets. This is out of Alfred's lesson, book level E. Okay. Yes, and that's Miss Autumn Lawver. She was performing The Planets. And now we have Kayla Mogambi. She's going to be performing the theme from Symphony Number 5 by a fellow named Ludwig van Beethoven. And we all know that performing music makes us use our brains in ways that we do not understand. And it helps our brains, but it also helps our hearts and our souls. This is classical music. That's Kayla Mogambi with the theme from Symphony Number 5 by Ludwig van Beethoven. And next we have something that's a little lighter and a little more fun. This is the Addams Family theme. We have Daniel Ontidi, who's going to be performing that. It's written by Vic Mizzi. Daniel Ontidi is going to be playing the Addams Family theme.
I think we all know what to do when you hear. All right. I thought we'd have to practice more, but you guys are naturals. All right.
That was Daniel Ontini with the theme from the Addams Family. And now we have Joshua Nyamari, accompanied by Kristen Weinhofer, who's going to be performing Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz.
Okay, I'm really nervous because my arm's not working right. I gotta have my music for it. I have to say, since my accident, my arm has not been working properly, so I'm just gonna do my best. And as he told me one day, Miss, I think you need to practice. I have practiced. It just might not pop out exactly how I want, but we're gonna give it our best shot here. You're gonna sound great. I'm gonna sound like a douche. Yeah, and do you want me to pedal or you pedal? Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, so that was Joshua Nyamari with Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz. And now we have Charlie Oboge, Ryder Stanley, and maybe Isabel. I'm not quite sure who's performing on this one. It's Ms. Isabel, okay. The Minuet in G, musical chairs, by a fellow named J.S. Bach. So we have Isabel Chung, Charlie Oboge, and Ryder Stanley performing.
So, Isabel, sit. Right here. I sit.
Now, the piano is a very complex instrument. Today's piano is very different than the pianos used by Mozart and Bach, but the music is still wonderful.
You don't need one, you don't need one. So, you can do it from there. Okay, you guys go over there.
All right, now we have all three of them up front here to take their well-deserved bows. Okay, yes.
1, 2, 3. Excellent.
And now we have Charlie Abwoge, who's going to perform the Seven Seas Movement 1 of the Arctic. He's apparently a premier performer. Charlie Abwoge, yes?
What's a premier piece?
A premier, the premier piece. He won the Yamaha prize. So he is a prize-winning performer here, and we're very happy to have him on Mother's Day performing for us.
Sit down and check it out. Closer.
That's Charles Abwoge playing the Seven Seas Movement 1 of the Arctic. And now our finale, we have Ryder Stanley who's going to be performing Reverie by Claude Debussy. It's Ryder Stanley performing Reverie. Okay, we're very, very happy, very, very proud of them. That was Ryder Stanley. And as all of us know, we have had 1 hour of wonderful music performed for us, but that is represented by hundreds of hours of practice that these fine. Could we have all of our performers stand up and all take a bow together, please? Thank you so much for a wonderful performance. And we're going to ask the gentlemen here in the audience to get your cameras out, have them at the ready, because, of course, we're all going to be thinking about Miss Kristen while she has her surgery later this week. But the husbands, we need to get those cameras out because we have a lot of very special people who have performed today. But we also want to remember this is Mother's Day, and we have special people in the audience. And we would like to show them a little bit of our appreciation. Do you want to come? Okay, you're going to go out there. Okay. So they are going to come up here. We want our moms to get up here. And dads, get your pictures. Got to get those pictures of the presentations. This is a memory. This is a special Mother's Day. Oh, look at that. So pretty. And when you give them the flower, don't just give it to them. Wait until they get that picture, okay? Just bop her with the flowers.
Daniel.
And we do want to remind you that they have arranged, they have pizza in the back for you. Get your flower first, though. Make sure you get your flower and your photo. And again, we express our appreciation to our wonderful young performers who did a wonderful job, including Pastor, who did his second performance in public here for the piano today. We're very, very impressed with you. And you have a fallback plan now in the music world.
I know you do. Hey. And here you go.
Can I get?
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you want. Yes. Beautiful job. Oh, you can take all of these. To you. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, well,
No, I've got something for her. And now I just want to take one moment to present to Miss Kristen, who put in lots of hours and lots of worry. You wouldn't believe how much she worries about these kids. And we want to thank her so much for being here today and for giving us a good performance. And Pastor, it is great to have you. Always good. Thank you so much. Okay. Pastor, you should take that home with you.
Well, I wanted to give this to her. So, because she's my teacher.
I am your teacher. I'm very proud of you.
We're all proud of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And don't forget to go right back there and enjoy some pizza. Thank you for being here, and happy Mother's Day to everybody.